And how are you doing today? The 30th day in the month of December. Tomorrow, the month comes to an end. And by some seconds to 12 midnight, we'll hear people screaming, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Happy New Year! Ba-da-ba! And then there'll be fireworks. And then a lot of Happy New Year here and there. A lot of hugging, a lot of phone calls. The network are going to be jammed from 12 midnight up until like 5 a.m. It's a normal thing. No, it's a normal thing. We Nigerians, we do know how to celebrate the new year. So some people will be in church at the time. Others will be on their way back, but best believe that you will get text messages and phone calls from your loved ones wishing you a pleasant new year. And I look forward to the year 2025. How's your mind, by the way? How's your body? And how is your soul? I'm good. From the sound of my voice, you can tell I'm very good. And this goodness, it's courtesy of what happened over the weekend. I had an amazing time with my colleagues. I didn't know Point Man Kalorakwe could dance until Saturday evening. So we went chilling. Team bonding, by the way, somewhere. And I saw him do some moves. He was shy. Someone got him to dance. He did a little. I have a video, I can actually blackmail him. Let me see. I can blackmail him with that video if he's not nice, right? So I have it on record that the Point Man danced. I also have it on record that Ifeami Andrew did 2 numbers. He did Heartless and he did another song I wouldn't say out loud by this time of the day. Oh, I did karaoke as well. There's someone in the digital team. He goes by the name Big P. He did a number as well. But then again, a girl did a number first, and then he did a number. And I'm just saying, because by the time we're leaving, he approached the girl and collected phone number. So, I just remembered when I was younger how things like that were some of the things some guys used to, get the attention of. So when a girl sings, they will now sing back, some Backstreet Boys kind of stuff, some Boys to Men stuff, some John Legend stuff and all of that. What else happened? Oh, there was a lot to eat and drink. In fact, I had what we call food hangover. You know how you eat? I didn't eat much, but I think it was the happiness that was feeling. Some people, guilty conscience, have started doing them. There's something called a food hangover. It's not like you eat so much. I think it was the atmosphere, the fun and everything. By the next day, you just find out that you can't eat anything. Like your tummy is so full. Yeah, and you just have to eat because you're a human being and you need the food to survive, sha. So that was how it was for me on Sunday. It was not until Sunday evening that I got really, really hungry. But morning, I was so full. And I look forward to more team bonding experiences like that which we had on Saturday. Now, why am I sharing what we had on Saturday with you? I know some of you saw it on my stories and all of that. I'm sharing it because they say all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. How can workers experience fun when all they think about is work? So we didn't close for the year, obviously. That's why you can hear us. That's why you carry us wherever you go, your car radio, your phone radio, your mobile, our mobile application and all of that. We are still here doing the work, and we are going to still be here until the very last second in 2024. As a matter of fact, up until 2025, we're going to probably be the first persons to say Happy New Year to you. And there are some organizations like that, essential workers, those in the medical space, those that law enforcement agents, the security space. These people do not go on leave. Even the power holding company of Nigeria, or is it electricity distribution company, now that they have been privatized. So there's always going to be someone on duty, even when everyone else goes for the holidays. No leave, no transfer. At least, of course, except they're on official leave. Team bonding activities have now become an essential part of a company's culture. In today's world, if a business needs to thrive, then the first and foremost requirement is having a culture of teamwork within the organization. When all employees come together and work in sync, we can say that the business is moving in the right direction. But then how do you ensure teamwork? How do you ensure that technical department works together with programs department, works together with marketing department, works together with accounts? How do you ensure that supplies department is supplying the necessary stuff, and somebody in supplies is not beefing somebody in what's it called now, accounting, so much so that sometimes there's a problem at the organization and it is because of this ongoing beef or whatever it's called, not chicken now. Experts say team bonding activities, and there are a lot of benefits, by the way. In course of the conversation, maybe we'll be able to highlight them. But then it's the end of the year and 2025 is around the corner. Another work calendar year for businesses, for companies, for organizations, whether small, medium scale or multinational companies. Let me ask this. Are Nigerian organizations or businesses investing in team bonding activities for their employees, or they don't consider it beneficial? When you think about it, if you've worked in multiple organizations, tell us about them. If you've worked in just one organization, tell us about them, about that particular organization. Are you guys involved in activities? I'm not talking about the ones that colleagues come together. I mean, there are times when some people in an organization will form friendships. Some will call it a clique. I don't like using the term clique. I'm not talking about how someone in marketing, two people in accounting, or maybe people from a particular department, find themselves to be fond of themselves, always wanting to hang out after work, maybe on a Friday night or maybe on a Saturday. No, I'm talking about the entire organization. Management is at the forefront of promoting and investing. And when I'm talking investing, financially, right, in team bonding activities, or they don't consider it beneficial. Let's talk. 0817 923 0002. Again, 0817 923 0003. Again, 0817 923 0002 and 0817 923 0003. Now, the WhatsApp and Telegram number is 0809 030 6416. Again, 0809 030 6416. On X, we're at Nigeria Info page, and Facebook page remains Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Someone says, "Hi Didi, my mental health is depleted. I had to laugh so hard on Saturday thanks to this guy." Which guy? I'll look it up. Nigeria Info, good afternoon and welcome.
Yeah, this is Mr. Zion. Good afternoon to you.
Mr. Zion, how you doing?
Oh, I'm so titillated.
Compliments of the season.
Here in Nigeria, Port Harcourt,
Mm-hmm.
is how to find such an organization. that want to invest in the staff bonding is difficult to find. The highest you can relate with is departmental bonding.
Okay.
Yes, that is what is mostly obtainable in this part. And in most cases, even the organization would even be intimidated, would be concerned. I would say, oh, now they born to steal our money. You hear such a comment.
Oh my goodness.
We heard that you people are getting too close to yourself. It becomes a concern to the organization. And the organization is not seeing the better part of the bonding of that department. Primitive mindset, colonial mindset, divisive mindset. That is what we have. On just the work here, you can go, I will employ another person. Primitive mindset. But organization that stands, funding or even investing on organizational bonding among members is interesting. Until we do away with this unholy accusation against the colonial masters to find out that we are even the ones that promote colonialism among us, we will never get it right. Do you know organizations are going through because of each other? They are even acting that there's a problem in the organization so that you can able to probe me, I can probe you. We that are staff there.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, they say if we are getting too close, it's an inimical program against the company.
Wow.
But when we are quarreling, it's a beneficiary to the organization, which means I am your watchdog, you are my watchdog. You can able to report me, I can report you because we are not in good terms. But when we are in good terms, we cannot report each other. So the company is going to run short. But I think it is better for me to bond. We are working for a period, some maybe 10 years, 15 years, or 25 years, 30 years. If we bond together, we can be able to solve problems out of the office. We can be happy in solving the company's program and also solving a private program. By the grace of God, I work in an environment that awareness of visual bond is not there. They can never invest. Oh, all of you, let's travel to Dubai. Oh, no, not Dubai. Let's travel to Brass or let's travel to Nembe and eat their native soup. Let us up. If we can start doing that, it will strengthen the organization and also promote the organization. Where I have the contact to talk with Nembe, we come and invest in Nembe. Do you know that because we came, they will not collect machine ground for us? But don't go now, they'll collect machine ground from you and you so every change you away with your equipment. So corporate among staff, I think that should be one of the agenda companies should enroll from 2025.
I find it shocking that organizations are pleased when staff members don't get along. Really? I'm sorry, but I find it strange that there is a report that is supposed to be submitted, let's say on the 2nd of January, and that report doesn't get ready because everyone you put on the team are beefing each other. What's the word now? I don't like using beefing. They don't see eye to eye. So when you ask for the report, it's not ready. As opposed to, this is the team, you are in charge, do this, and everyone gets along. So yes, true, there can be departmental bonding. And then of course, there is but it's a team for a reason. There's a shared vision. There's a shared mission. Vision and mission statements. I mean, all of you know all of those things. When you walk into certain organizations, you see two framed stuff. One is stating the vision, the other is stating the mission and all of that. And everyone in the organization is supposed to run with the vision and mission. But how is it going to be possible when there are staff members or employees that do not get along? Is it a waste of time? Should people just come to work every year, do what they're supposed to do, and leave the office, not knowing things about their colleagues? Nigerian folk, good afternoon to you and welcome.
Hi, Didi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How you doing?
I'm good. Didi, your voice,
Oh.
woman, you're a strong woman. No, your voice, there is so much strength in it. You're a proper Ijo woman. Hold on. Look, Didi, I think organizational bonding inspired by the organization can only succeed and can only be accepted by most organizations. But if they are not inspired or allowed by the organization, trust me, it will result to something else. People will begin to lose their footing. So, but for me, it's encouraging. But let's look at it in the public sector. In the public sector, most times in the public sector is employees win the fact that but most times it doesn't even work because there is no togetherness. Most times no love, quarrel, enmity. Who do you take it to? Do you take it to the governor? It's the governor that pays you now. They say whatever you do, the owner of the who is in charge of the schedule, they can only query you. But you see people just live in enmity, staff, quarrel, and at the end of the year, nothing, no end of year party, no celebrations, people just go their different ways. Even when you call for contributions, because most times in the public sector, these shows, what did they call it again? Parties, end of year parties, most times that's what we call it. You know, they are inspired by the workers and they will come together to make contributions, especially if they have welfare fund,
Welfare fund,
they're contributing with monthly dues, and they want to use it, to have fun at the end of the year. Organizations that do that, in the public sector, then they can achieve it. But trust me, sometimes they refuse. This person will come with this story. Hey, when it was my turn, when I lost my dad, you couldn't do, you couldn't come in. Trouble everywhere. So the public sector is usually unsuccessful. But in the private sector, like the organizations and the one is inspired by the organization, and it's there, they know that at the end of the year, it must be done.
It must be done.
It's out well, and it's profitable to the organizations. Owners of business do it, Sometimes they do it. They do it. Look, they don't just do it for showbiz sake. They know that it will come back positive. Their employees, and they give this at the end of the year, When you come back the next year, you put in all your efforts. It's profitable to them at the end of the day.
Okay.
But the public sector, trust me, it doesn't really work.
It doesn't really work. Now, these activities are numerous. I mean, I could go on and give some examples of team bonding activities. I was watching my friend's status. She works with a bank, by the way, and they went to play football. Imagine you go somewhere and you see people and you're like, who are these people? They say, oh, they are from so and so bank. They went to play football. The female staff members, they were there on ground. At some point they said, okay, it's going to be, let's say, Transamadi branch versus Choba branch. And it was fun and exciting. I mean, just watching it on their status. And they did a lot of stuff, beyond the football. They were taking pictures. They had a selected outfit for every day of the week. Now, some organizations can decide to wait till the end of the year. Some will do it biannually. Some will do it every quarter. Some even do it every Friday. It is standard. You're not going anywhere after work on Friday. Work will close an hour or 2 hours before. And it is solely to make room for such team bonding activities. So if you're leaving, there is a penalty. Some companies even ensure that it is part of the system, so much so that your appraisal as an employee would include you being part of team bonding activities. Yes. So like I said, for some companies, it's an investment. They're not just saying do it. They're putting in resources to ensure that it does happen. But how many Nigerian organizations actually value such activities and invest in them? Or they see it as a waste of time and not beneficial? Or are they thinking like Mr. Zion said, it's waste of time, If these people bond, then it means they are gathering to see how they can steal company money. It's better they are not bonding so that they can be bold enough to report when one person is not doing what they are supposed to do. So if I am bonding with, let's assume, my PM, or I'm bonding with my colleague, my fellow on-air personality, it only means that, when there's something that needs reporting, I will not report, meaning it's counterproductive. It doesn't benefit the organization as much as it should. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Ophelia Fubara on Facebook says, team bonding is a key in any organization, but the area of specialization is interesting in organizational growth. The key word to team bonding is motivation. Godwin Agwanwa says, good afternoon, Denise. Compliments of the season. Thank you very much. Concerning this matter, team bonding is very necessary in an organization. But Nigerian organizations mostly do it for the benefit of the organization or firm. Godwin from Alakaya. So it's not for the staff members. It is solely for the organization. How exactly? Amsoki Fubara from Port Harcourt says, so where I worked, we had what we call staff bonding. It was very nice and it was something I looked forward to. So we decided amongst ourselves what we want the bonding to look like. I remember when I joined, we went to some nice land at GRA to chill out. The management funds the bonding. Our colleagues up country in Lagos and other states also have theirs. So I will imbibe that culture in my own company. Interesting. We're going to commercial break. When we come back, we'll round off the conversation. It's still the sunny side right here on your number one station.
Stay with us.
Nigeria Info.